I'm a personal trainer. I have a fitness empire. Yet I had gained that 30 pounds back again in my early 30s. When I was making videos, I made sure it was from the neck up because I was too embarrassed. I felt like a hypocrite. I felt like an imposter in the industry and didn't want to show that I had gained the weight back. I can't go and expect my team to do X if I'm doing Y. And this is all about being a lead from the front leader. Because if you're leading from the front, you're waking up before your team, you're showing up to meetings before them and prepared, over-prepared. You're over-communicating. In fact, when I communicate now, I created a process called Tell, Show, Do. I will tell you what I'm looking for. I will show you exactly what I want to achieve. If that means drawing something or showing you a website or a video that's similar to what I want to achieve. And then I will ask you to now do it. Go out and execute it. I don't just assume that you got it. I will tell, show, and then you will go do. But it starts with self-discipline. So what I did was, I was hitting the snooze button all the time. Here I was saying, all right, I'm gonna become an effective leader and I'm gonna lead my company to success. Yet when the alarm would go off, I'd hit the snooze button, then 10 minutes later it goes off again, I'd hit it again. And what I was really saying was that I'm a hypocrite. I was choosing 10 or 20 minutes of extra sleep over getting up and dominating my path. How can I ever expect my team members to put their work first if I was refusing to put my work first, if I was choosing an extra few minutes of sleep over that? So self-discipline meant me going to sleep at 10 o'clock at night instead of 1 or 2 o'clock at night, waking up at 5 a.m. and getting ahead of the rest of the world before the world even woke up. I was done with my emails, creating my content so that I can go in my office and actually be effective. Wake up early enough so I can be done with my work and start working out again. I'm a personal trainer. I have a fitness empire. Yet I had gained that 30 pounds back again in my early 30s. And when I was making videos, I made sure it was from the neck up because I was too embarrassed. I felt like a hypocrite. I felt like an imposter in the industry and didn't want to show that I had gained the weight back. So I went back in the gym, cleaned up my diet, stopped hitting the snooze button, learned to communicate properly, realized that giving feedback does not mean that you're criticizing people. Giving feedback simply means that you want to correct them on their path because they're going down the wrong path. They made an assumption. Hey, I thought this is what you wanted, boss. No, that's not it. I want this, and let me show you. Now go do it. Then the next step is obviously, how can you serve your team to get them to play up, not just at work, but in their own personal lives? Do they have a few extra pounds to lose? Are they reading books that's going to keep them sharp and engaged? Harvard Business School did a study and they said, the average employee will not be with you past 2 phases of growth. And they defined a phase of growth as 300%. So a business that goes from $100,000 in revenue a year to 300,000, and then from 300,000 to 900,000, odds are most of your employees will not be with you by the time you're at 900,000. Unless, and this is what they identified, unless that employee has exercised personal development and personal growth. Because they then asked this question, well, how come most of the time the founder or CEO is still the president and the founder and CEO when a company is a 5, 10, 20, 30, $100 million company? And the only defining factor was the founder or CEO continued to do the personal development, self-growth to become the leader of a 5, 10, 15, 20, $100 million company, whereas those employees were good at $100,000 revenue, but as the business sped up, their personal growth and self-development, or lack thereof, kept them stale and stagnant. They had to either part ways or get fired.